Hi, and welcome to my channel, Unboxing Nature, where we take products from nature and unwrap them so that you can see exactly what you might be getting yourself into. Today's product is something that is often called an apple, not to be confused with the technology company of the same name. Apples come in a wide variety of different kinds. Some are meant and marketed for eating, some for cooking, and some are actually used in cider production. So yeah, when you go to the bar and order a cider, that's actually made from something that comes out of this guy, believe it or not. So apples come in a number of varieties: Fuji apples, Granny Smiths, Macintosh. Again, not to be confused with a certain computer made by a certain tech company. Honestly, I don't know how they're getting away with this. There's some patent and copyright lawyers involved or something like that. But you want to be careful if you're buying an apple that you're getting the right type of apple for what you want to use it for. Now, what's so interesting for a lot of these apples that get used for eating is that they claim that you can actually eat the packaging as well. So I'm going to be brave, and we're going to try that here in a little bit to see how the packaging goes. But otherwise, if you're not that brave, you can, of course, use a knife and slice this open. So we're going to try it both ways and see if there's a better way to open the apple. And by the way, these are supposed to be very rich in nutrients, but they do have a lot of sugar as well. So keep that in mind in purchasing your apples. So what I've done here is I've put the apple on a standard sort of cutting mat here. Don't want to do any damage to the table. So basically what you're supposed to do is hold the apple in one hand and then apply the knife in the other very carefully so you don't cut yourself. Just kind of cut into the apple like that. Makes a satisfying kind of crisp sound, and then you'll see it'll just kind of pop off like that. And you notice that when you open the apple, you get this kind of rich, pulpy sort of appley inside. I don't know what other way to describe it. If only that our language had words for describing the insides of fruit like this. But it's appley, and that's supposed to be where the good stuff is. If you go too far, you hit the core, which is a lot harder and not as tasty, although some people I know do eat that as well. So it takes a little practice, but eventually you get the hang of it, and it opens just like this, as you can see here. And obviously these are really tasty, right? You can see the smile out of my mouth as I eat this. It's just a total pleasure, right? So now here comes the moment of truth. You can see I've cut the apple various ways with a knife, but I want to now test the claim that you can actually eat the packaging with the apple. So here we go. Very crisp, but kind of leathery. It doesn't taste like the inside of the apple, but it's not bad either. I think it's definitely there for a texture thing. So if you like that kind of leathery texture to your food, that crisp leather, you know what I'm talking about, then yeah, I would say go ahead and try to eat the it's almost like a leathery skin on the apple. I think you'll be in for a nice surprise. So a few thank yous have to go out. True, I am making this movie in my basement with my own laptop that I bought with my hard-earned money. Nevertheless, there are a few corporate sponsors that would sponsor me if I had asked them, or if they knew I existed. For example, the apple, for example, a very tasty one, was by Aldi's, our local neighborhood grocery store. We get a lot of apples from them, believe it or not. This shirt was one that I got from Kohl's, and it was on clearance, but it's very comfortable, worth paying a full price for. And the knife is made by a company apparently called Stainless Taiwan. So if you ever see anything else by Stainless Taiwan, know that they have good metal for cutting apples. Thank you, everybody, and I hope that you tune in again. I'm really excited about next week's Unboxing Nature because we're going to be trying something a little bit more exotic, well worthwhile, I hear, a banana. From what I hear, that should be totally smooth sailing. So hope you join me.